cookies I was telling them about. I'll find it while you guys are doing lunch. Okay, so he worked with us for over like 3 decades, but then he got cancer, and like I said, he passed away like right after we did our grand opening. So this is in his honor, and then we have some other shadow boxes that we plan on adding for some of our guest chefs that have visited us. So in 2019 for our grand opening, we had Chef Carla Hall from the Food Network. She was our guest chef. And earlier this year, we had Chef Andre Rush. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's the former White House chef for 4 presidencies. Really big guy. He had a TV show with Chef Gordon Ramsay, so he's got a TV show. He travels all around the world, and so he's a retired veteran. And so he was with us earlier this year, so we plan on adding, you know, as they come, we're gonna add shadow boxes so that we can feature all the people that have come through to help mentor our students. So right here is our restaurant, Applewood at 2nd and Saginaw. So you can come on in, come on around. So this is a restaurant that is open to the public, but it is a classroom. It's a teaching space. So there are 3 classes that make this all happen. So if you're in any one of our programs, you're gonna be a part of the Applewood. So as far as lunch services, we only do lunch service. We're open from 11 to 1. Monday through Thursday during the fall and winter semester only. So the semester ended last Friday. So our last day that we were open was December 4th because that following week they have to do finals, and then we close, and then we open back up in January when the semester starts. So our culinary arts students, they're the ones that are preparing the lunch, preparing food. Our bake and pastry arts students, they're the ones that prepare dessert for the restaurant, and then our food service management students, which is like running the house, so that's your wait staff, your managers, anybody that's running the bar, because we do have a liquor license, so we are able to serve in the wine during lunch, running everything, they're taking the reservations and doing all those types of things. And so that's what makes this all run. We can seat about 50 people in here during lunch, and some days we have to turn customers away and say, yeah, we're full, we're sorry. Some days it's a little like, you know, it just kind of depends. But
how long into the program is it till they get to do stuff like this?
Excuse me. So you got some intro classes that you need to take your first semester. So that's going to be orientation into food services. It's a 1 credit hour class. There's a night skills class that if you haven't taken that at Skill Center, then you're going to be required to take it here. And food safety and sanitation, if you haven't taken that at Skill Center, or GCI. GCI, if you haven't taken it there, you'll need to take it here. Those are the 3 classes, and then there's some other like intro to professional cooking and other intro classes that you need to take before you can take professional cooking and international cuisine. So those are the classes that run the restaurant. So, and they're 8-week classes. So it's gonna take you, and because they're only offered certain semesters, your first year, you might not be working a year, probably your second year. Okay. But that's okay. And then our students, they not only learn how to prepare American cuisine, but we have an international cuisine class, so you're learning how to make international dishes. So you're making African dishes from Germany and Thailand and Asia, and just a whole lot of different stuff, because we need to make sure that you are acclimated and you've had this experience before you go out and start work, because you may want to go work in another country. We have students that do that. We have a study abroad program, and I was telling the other group I'll do a faster speed so we can hurry up and get through, but we have a study abroad program. We tried to start in 2020, COVID happened. First trip was in 2023 to Barcelona, Spain. We took 10 students for 10 days, and they studied at the University of Barcelona. And yeah, amazing experience. And usually during these trips, they get to eat at a Michelin star restaurant and meet the chef. So 2024, they did 2 days in Paris, France, and then they went on to Florence, Italy, and studied at the University of Florence. And usually when they study abroad in those countries in the UK and over there, they're studying farm to table, because the food concept is different than it is here in this country. I talk about our food a lot. It's not as good as it needs to be, and the FDA needs to do a better job by us as Americans. But so there's a big experience that our students have over there. They get to understand real quality food, farming and growing it and taking it and making a dish, and that is a big thing in other countries. So they get that experience, and so we did do a trip this year because we had a lot of big events, but next year we're taking 2 classes, so that'll be 20 students back to Florence, Italy to study at the University of Florence. And so they have trips planned in this space. We do a lot of different things. We can have workshops in here, dinners, things like that. If it's seated, our max is like 96. Standing, it's like 150, and the room can be split. There's a wall that comes out right there. You'll see the track in the ceiling, and we can split the room off. On this end is our demonstration kitchen. This is where we got caught up, because then everybody had questions. This is our demonstration kitchen. So when we bring in guest chefs, like Chef Carla Hall, she did her cooking demonstration here, and Chef Rush, and our recent chef, Chef Hill, they do cooking demonstrations here. So there's a camera right here that can zoom in all the way to your cuticles. I mean, it is so close. And then there's 2 cameras here that can pivot and pan the room, and it can also give a different angle to the presentation. And so there's a induction cooktop right here that has 2 burners, and then we have our wood cooktop range and a sub-zero refrigerator and our ovens here. So it's designed to look like a commercial kitchen because that's the aesthetic that you want to go for when you're doing those types of things. We've had people reach out and say, can we rent this to do a cooking demonstration, because it's beautiful, like it's set up. And try to keep it really nice. This is really nice quartz, and trying to keep that clean is a job. Oh my God, it stresses me out. But yeah, so this is a really cool space. We'll be back in here in just a second for lunch. I see they got everything set up. We don't want to get too cold. So we're gonna head down this way. This is really where we got hung up, because once they started dry age meat room, they had all the questions. So really quick, this is our, looks really junky right now, prep and plating room. So when we're having events in this space, this is where our students and our guest chefs are working to prepare the food, to bring it out. It's kind of we're getting new shelving systems, so that's why it's not in order. Usually there's a long table in the middle, and they're laying everything out to get it prepped to serve as, you know, our guests here. And right here, so I want you to be able to see this room all the way, so I'm gonna go turn the light on. Wait, let me go this way. I'll be right back. That's the dry age room, and I want you to see our friend that's in the back. I mean, what the heck? What?
Look at that. That's a drumstick.
Whoa.
So this word.
Oh, look, you can see the feet on that sucker. Like it's a whole body. That's.
Oh, hold on, let me try this one.
So, what is that? You see our friend back there?
Yeah.
So,
Is that a movie?
our friend is hanging out, and he's being dry aged. So I don't know if any of you have ever had dry aged meat or understand what happens. So this is, in order to dry age, I guess the question would be, why do you want to do it? Right. So it breaks down the muscle, and it really tenderizes the meat, and it gives it almost like a blue cheesy kind of tang to it. It's really good. I don't know if you guys have ever had it. Some of the best meat that you will ever like eat in life. I'm so serious. It's so good. You can age from like 30 days on up to 90, 120. This has been here since September, and I'm actually shocked that it's still here, because usually we do about 45 days. So
You can still eat that, right?
yes, for sure. And